keto is not a way to diet, it's a way to live it. And keto comes from the word ketosis, which is your body's natural process for turning fat into fuel. Now this happens naturally between meals and fasting. Anybody ever done any fasting? Well, you do it every night when you go to sleep for 8 hours or more. Your body starts to go into a fast mode, into this ketosis. It starts using the carbs up first, and then it'll turn to fats. One great thing about getting into ketosis and the keto lifestyle is people will not be hungry. They'll be quite satisfied. It is the best fuel for your brains to keep them alert, the best fuel for your muscles to keep them strong and calorie burning, the best fuel for your immune system. In fact, ketones actually produce 38% more ATP, the energy of your body, compared to the other macronutrients. So the best fuel for your immune system is ketones.
So that makes so much sense, Dr. Don. So when you start your day with the keto coffee, that helps your body continue to stay in that state of ketosis, right? So you're burning more fat for fuel.
Yeah, exactly. When your body doesn't have enough carbohydrates from food, your cells turn to burning energy. It turns from burning carbohydrates and proteins to fat instead.
Hello? Who doesn't want to burn more fat?
Everybody say, burn that fat. Ready?
Burn that fat.
All right, as your body burns fat in this process, you'll start to produce ketones. These ketones are super fuel for your body and brain. And that's why we created these two new products, Ketones and Keto Go. From these products, you're getting the surge in energy and intense focus. How great is that? And who doesn't need more focus? But those aren't the only benefits of ketones. Taking these products and being in ketosis, there's enhanced mood, sharpened focus, better sleep, increased muscle, improved endurance. And when you build up lean muscle, you're helping your body to burn even more calories and burn fat for fuel.
That is incredible. But Dr. Don, it sounds like a little scientific, but not to fear. Your keto team is here.
Yeah.
So Dr. Don, you and I have been working on 5 keys to keto. So are you ready to hear the 5 keys? Let's count those keys.
Okay, so you want to get your body on the road to keto. We have 5 keys to keto to make it easy. Number 1, eat. Everybody say eat. Eat. Keep a managed diet where your plate is 70% good healthy fats, 20% protein, and only 10% carbs. A ketogenic diet is low in carbohydrates and high in fat, but good fats like MCTs, medium chain triglycerides, the healthiest fat that there is, and moderate protein intake. So, modified keto-friendly diets, about 70% quality fats and oils. For years now, we've been told that big fat lie that a low-fat diet works. And I want to tell you why that's not true. There was some false research that was given many decades ago, and that research showed that it was good for your heart to go on a low-fat diet. And the food industry and the medical community ran with that false research, and there's been an obsession with taking the fat out of the diet. The problem is there's only 3 major nutrients, as you know: fats, carbohydrates, proteins. If you take the fat out, you got to substitute. And what did we do? We brought in carbs. All of these no-fat, low-fat foods are loaded with carbs. And 66% of America is overweight, 30% exogenously obese, over 20 to 30%. So big fat is not the enemy. The big fat lie is that low-fat diets don't work. You need fat.
Okay, so are you saying I can eat butter and bacon?
No, wait. Not exactly, Carla. You know I'm not going to go that way, right? It's about having the right fats. Everybody say the right fats.
Right fats.
Those rich, essential fatty acids like the omega-3s that we have in our fish oils. And MCTs in your diet, medium chain triglycerides, the healthiest fat from coconut, because they're what you need for converting fat into fuel. This doesn't mean fried foods. Everybody say no fried foods.
No fried foods.
That's not quality fat. Fried foods generate trans fat, the most dangerous kind of fat. Canola oil, corn oil, heat oils can turn up the trans fats. Every cell in your body is covered by a bilipid layer. It's called the cell membrane. You're only as healthy as your cells. The cell membrane, as you know, Carla, determines what gets into the cell for nutrients and then what's going to be removed for removing toxins. And you have to have healthy fat around your cells. Your brain is mostly fat. It's absolutely essential to have the right kinds of fats for making hormones, for a strong immune system. So it's good fats that your body needs. But animal fats don't turn into trans fat when they're heated. They're much more stable. That's why animal fat is a better choice, like your grass-fed butter. So 70% quality fats, 20% high-quality proteins, because your body, if you've got too much protein, it'll convert that into sugar too, just like carbs, like oily fish, lamb, organic poultry, and only 10% complex carbohydrates. These are your non-starchy vegetables. Carrots, cucumbers, artichoke, beets, cauliflower, broccoli, greens like collard and kale, salad greens. How many like your salads? Spinach, romaine lettuce, just to name a few. You know what the highest water content food on the planet is? Somebody gonna say watermelon? No, it's lettuce. Let us eat lettuce. And this breakdown of 70% fats, 20% proteins, and 10% carbs is the ratio you want in your plate for every meal. When Mark said there's a lot of research behind this, it is. I wouldn't be standing here right now unless I studied with some of the top researchers around. Folks, this is backed up by a mountain of science.
So we're going to get into some of the specific food choices in a minute. But what the keto diet is all about is filling you up, crushing cravings, satisfying hunger, and especially when you're fasting, because fasting is part of this.
Well, that's key number 2. Fast. Fast intermittently, even daily if you can. You know, Matthew 6 says, when you give, how many think you should give? And Matthew 6 says, when you pray, how many think you should pray? And Matthew 6 says, when you fast. Everybody say, when I fast.
Well, wait, hold on, Dr. Don. You just said we could eat fat and all these yummy foods.
Oh, wait. I gotta explain this to you.
Who doesn't explain it?
I got some splaining to do here. When you stop eating at 7 p.m., for example, which is very important to this system, because the minute you eat your evening meal, the fast starts. That means no snacking. That's when a lot of people blow it. Now, any carbs that are available for fuel, the body will start using. It prefers carbs. It'll go to carbs first. They're not the best fuel, but it always goes because that's the easy way for the body. So when dietary carbs are finally depleted, the body goes to stored glycogen in the liver, which is converted into simple carbs for fuel. You have about 2,400 calories worth of this carb fuel until it's all used up. Now, ketosis does not start technically until all of this glucose is depleted. And this doesn't happen on the first night. Even if you eat no carbs until afternoon, even if up to 15 to 18 hours of fasting, if you stretch it out, as you continue though, when you continue this fasting, the next consecutive day, you've got a better chance of starting ketosis. And this is only when you're first starting. Once you get into ketosis, you'll stay. But it's that that tough part in the beginning. Certainly on the 3rd day of the keto lifestyle, most people will start breaking down stores of body fat, forming ketones, the superfuel. Some who are insulin resistant may take much longer to what we call keto adapt. You know what keto adaptation is really happening? You're withdrawing from sugar, and that can be a rather nasty symptomatic situation that some people have called the keto flu. It's got nothing to do with keto. It's getting those sugars out of your life. How many know those sugars should be out of your life? They're the most inflammatory food there is, and inflammation contributes to all the degenerative diseases of aging, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, fill in the blank, any of them. So, for the first few days, up to a couple weeks, few extremely slow adapters is when you have that keto flu, which is just the sugar withdrawal. This is when your body's adapting. This is where it works. Ketones are so valuable, giving you those exogenous ketones. And keto go for that shot of energy. Now, the longer you can fast, especially on the first few days of making the keto conversion, that keto adaptation, the quicker the ketosis will start. So, 12 hours is good. that means if you stop eating at 7 at night, you don't eat anything until the morning, 7 a.m. If you can stretch it and not take any carbs or protein right then, 15 is better, so not eating till 10 a.m., let's say, and 18 is even more better, not eating till 1 p.m. Any carbs consumed will delay the process. Now, you can take as long as you want to get into ketosis, but how many want to get there quicker to ideal weight? Too much protein will delay it, as I said, the onset of ketosis, because the amino acids from the breakdown of protein will be converted into glucose. It's just like taking in carbs. That's why we have to limit to the 20% of your plate being protein. This is rock solid research, folks, backed up by the cutting edge science. Once people are keto adapted, they can stay in ketosis without going through this process over and over. The body will be much more efficient. You know, your body is a terrible master if you let it run the show, but it's a wonderful slave. It will obey you and serve you well all the days of your life. Your earth suit will bring you to your destiny. Can I get an amen? Amen. Remember, the keto lifestyle is a marathon, not a sprint. If it takes a little longer to get in, that's okay. Be patient. It's what happens in the long run that's important. We're going to show you how it works. Ketones and Keto Go will make it even easier to get in and stay in ketosis, avoid some of these nasty symptoms. Then once a week, you will, number 3, reload. Everybody say reload. Reload. Reload is a reward. You do that. Now, one big misconception is that this is an all-in diet where there's nothing on the table. It's just it's just not jacking up the proteins. It doesn't mean you never eat carbs again. In fact, you should reload yourself by alternating your carbs or carb cycling once a week.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. So once a week, that means not keto crazy.
No, it's a reward day.
Okay, reward day. So it doesn't mean go carb crazy, not donuts, but we want to stick to clean carbs.
Clean carbs.
Clean carbs. So what are those? Those are like sweet potatoes, quinoa, almond flour. There's so many recipes. Do you guys love the recipes in the With the Fit? Yeah, so we're gonna add a lot more and give you guys lots of ideas for what those clean carbs are.
Yes. Now,
So Dr. Don, what can I eat? What would you say are the best foods that I can get the best results?
okay, this is really simple. You've heard me say this so many times, you are what you eat. More technically correct, you are what you ate. More technically correct than that, you are what you absorbed from what you ate. And that gives us the number 4. Everybody say fuel.
Fuel.
Fuel. Now you've heard the big fat lie about fat, that low-fat diets work. You need healthy fats. We have become a fat-depleted nation, training our bodies to store fats. We need to turn this around, folks. This is the message we're bringing to the masses like it's never been brought before. You know, we've been told things that are good for us like grape, overripe bananas, sweet corn, sweet potatoes. They're very high in sugar. In balance on your reward day, maybe a little bit. But for example, a 3-ounce serving of grapes, essentially a handful, is about 14 grams of sugar. Can you believe that? So the same thing with bananas, sweet potatoes, even whole wheat bread. Remember, fruits and vegetables, no grains. We've been trained to think of these foods as healthy, but to achieve a keto lifestyle, we have to break those assumptions. Now,
So, we're probably wondering what to eat on the keto diet. So we have created an easy food list for you. Would you like that? Would you like to be able to print it?
Yes.
Now, keto takes a lot of what you thought you knew about a healthy diet and re-educates you. You know what? How many think that's a good thing, to learn more?
Knowledge is
Exactly,
power.
Dr. Don. Keto has literally flipped the food pyramid.
Yeah.
And now with the creamer, having that high essential fat at the top of the food pyramid, we can literally use the creamer to get those extra fats by sprinkling creamer on pretty much anything that you would use butter, cream with. I mean, I would even put it on my vegetables, popcorn.
Yeah, it's a stroke of genius. And it works. Keto creamer gives you that great medium chain triglycerides, the MCT.
Right.
From
Right.
coconut oil. These are the healthiest fats on the planet that your body will
got a little
convert
excited.
for fuel derived from coconut oil, boost energy, enhance mood, increase ketone production, and grass-fed butter. Everybody say grass-fed butter.
Grass-fed
These
butter.
have the essential omega-3 essential fatty acids, high-quality fat that kill cravings. See, fat is satisfying. When you're carving up all the time, you're always hungry. Have you noticed that? The more carbs you eat, the more you want to eat. Not so with the keto lifestyle. You're going to be satisfied, and grass-fed butter will help increase that ketone production. And collagen helps build and restore lean muscle. And lean muscle, you know, a pound of fat only burns 2 or 3 calories a day, and every pound of muscle burns 40 to 50 calories every day.
So now we can have keto creamer with pretty much all of our foods. You can even add it to your keto coffee. So you can have like a double-double. Where's my Canadians? Double-double. But best of all, you can literally amp up any of your foods.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're gonna have recipes. Anyone like to make fat bombs? So imagine how easy this is gonna be with your keto creamer. You can just really add that into anything, and you're gonna get those extra MCTs, the grass-fed butter, and it's just so easy and convenient.
Fat bombs are healthy. Doesn't sound good, but folks, believe it, stick with us. Fat bombs are good too, aren't they?
Really
And
good.
healthy for you. So ketones and Keto Go are your 5th key for super fuel. I call it the 4th macronutrient. There's carbohydrates, there's fats, there's proteins, and ketones are the super fuel. Everybody say super fuel.
Super
And we
fuel.
can add exogenous ketones in the morning before your body itself is producing them to jumpstart and throughout the day. And don't forget about that keto creamer, keto coffee. Exogenous means your body's not making them. They're coming from the outside, supplementing them. And ketones are what I call that 4th macronutrient. Remember? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, but your body prefers the ketones, the super fuel, and it works ketones and Keto Go. Complete your 5 keys, give you a simple start to the keto lifestyle, and avoid some of those symptoms of the sugar withdrawal. Make it easier and quicker to get keto adapted. What do you think of that?
I love it. So I'm adding, I'm gonna drink my keto coffee in the
Yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
and then I'm adding ketones and Keto Go throughout my day.
Yes.
So tell me, what am I gonna experience?
Well, it's not so much what you're going to experience, Carla. It's what you're not going to experience. When you're using the It Works ketones, it's going to help you get the edge that you need. And that edge is a therapeutic ketone powder that gives you fully charged. It contains beta-hydroxybutyrate, that's BHB, we'll call it, to keep it simple, salts, and ketogenic amino acids. Now, BHB is for energy generation, converts ketones to ketones in your liver, promotes focus throughout the day, and these ketogenic aminos support ketone production. Their presence helps your body increase the production of ketones, this super fuel, helps you reach peak performance, powers your body, your brain with increased ketone production, sharpens mental focus, enhances mood, gives you an energy boost in the morning or throughout a busy day. You're taking this in the morning to keep your body in ketosis after fasting at night. It's an amazing way to start the day before keto coffee. Everybody say before keto coffee.
Okay.
Keep those fat cells burning as long as you can. It'll increase endurance, recovery time during workouts. Use it for those 5 a.m. workouts to get you pumped and ready. I've lost 20 pounds and I've never done it so easily. And
That's what I need.
BHB makes keto a lot easier and simpler and sustains it.
Awesome. So Dr. Don, I'm gonna take the BHB first thing in the morning, and then I'm gonna drink my keto coffee.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna take that in the morning. How does it taste?
Well, you know, it's got to taste good or people aren't going to continue to use it. You know
Right.
my philosophy on that, Carla.
Right.
And I like to use it with the It Works shake. And the flavor that I prefer because of the flavor profile, I like the chocolate. That citrus flavor blends better with the chocolate shake. So
Awesome.
that's what I recommend.
I
Taste
start
it.
my day like that.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Are you guys excited about that?
Yes,
Want to put it in your shake?
for sure.
Yeah, have you tried
gotta
any
make
of
my
your shakes? Does it
shake,
taste
though.
good?
I love my shake is the way I start every day.
Awesome.
That's first thing.
Okay,
That's my exercise.
so you have me until about 3 o'clock, and then I
Keeping it
start to
real.
kind of get a little tired. So
Yeah.
now what am I gonna do?
Well, that's that Keto Go. That's where Keto Go comes
Okay,
in.
yes, that's
And
what
that,
I
my
need.
friend, is your new best friend. Everybody say my new best friend.
My new best friend.
Keto Go. Maintain that edge. Proprietary BHB complex and proprietary keto adapting blend. BHB salts, amino acids. So you're going to get that boost to your brain and body energy through ketone production, keep you focused throughout the day, promote all day productivity, keep you moving, get through the crashes throughout the day. It gives you the energy you need to get the kids from school, help with homework, make dinner, meet a deadline, all of those things. Ideal for our busy lifestyle. Increase endurance and reduce recovery time during a midday or evening workout. Boost keto level anywhere, anytime. Super fuel for your mind and body. You won't want to take it in an afternoon or pre-workout. You're going to want to take it in, and allows your body to adapt to ketosis quickly. Your body transitioning. Keto Go supports this transitioning and alleviates some of those symptoms, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. So here goes your keto lifestyle. Everybody say my keto lifestyle.
Keto lifestyle.
Ketones and keto coffee in the morning. Keto Go as your afternoon or pre-workout pick-me-up. They're your 5th key. And allow your 5 keys to Keto Works.
Awesome. So what do you guys think? I could do this.
Yeah,
This sounds super simple.
it is.
It is, and results. That's what we want. So we can talk all about this, but I want to hear and see some real results. We have some special guests that have been doing the keto lifestyle, added in the keto coffee, and they have some amazing results. So will you help me welcome Josh and Andrea Kaiser